Hey y'all, welcome back to Plant and Plate with Mr. Chris. If you're looking for a hearty, simple, weeknight dinner, this smoked sausage and potato skillet is for you. This thing's got smoky sausage, crispy potatoes, onions, bell pepper, fresh herbs. I mean, it is hearty and comfort food in a skillet. So let's make it happen. Start this off, we're going to par cook our potatoes a little bit. Just make some crisp better, make some tender in the middle. So get you a pot of boiling water. We're going to season it well with some salt. Then we're going to put in our potatoes. This is about 2.5 pounds of mini golden potatoes that I just have. We're going to put them into this boiling water. And we're just going to let them cook in there for about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. We just want them to just start getting fork tender. Also, we're going to go on and put our carrots in there with them. Let them cook a little bit. This is about 8-ounce package of baby carrots that I just cut up into fine pieces. We're going to put that in there. Just let them all boil, soften up a little bit. It'll make the skillet taste better in the end. Also, I'm going to put all the ingredients you're going to need into the description. We let our potatoes and carrots boil for 7 minutes or so, just till they got good and fork tender. After yours is done, take them out, put them in a colander, and we're going to let those things steam dry till we're ready for them with the skillet. Now you're going to need you a large skillet. So let's start building this thing out. Okay, get you your big skillet. We're going to put a tablespoon of olive oil in the skillet to help brown our sausage. Now you want as big of a skillet as you can get a hold of, because you want that surface area on the bottom, because it's easier to put everything out there and let it brown. This is 2 packages of smoked beef sausage, just sliced about 1/2-inch rounds. We're going to put that in our skillet. After you dump them in, try to spread them out best you can with the cut sides down. Again, we're trying to brown the edges of our sausage. So we're going to cook them that way about 2 to 3 minutes each side. Okay, we got our sausage browned up. We're going to take them out of the skillet, put them on a plate with a paper towel. Just want to let some of the oil drain off of them, and then we'll get started on the potatoes. Okay, we got our sausage out. Now it's time to put our potatoes and carrots in. I added another tablespoon of olive oil before I put this in here. After you get your potatoes in, you want to spread them out, and you want to try to get as many of them as you can with the cut side down. After you get them there, leave them. Don't keep playing with them and flipping them. That's how we're going to crisp up these potatoes. I'm going to work on mine. After you get your potatoes turned with as many of them as you can, the cut side down, we want to leave them alone. We want to let the potatoes cook this way for about 5-6 minutes so that they're starting to build a crust on them. We've let our potatoes sit here for 5 or 6 minutes. Now we're going to flip them, and we're going to cook them for about 4 to 5 more minutes until we get a nice golden brown on them. So we're going to add some seasoning while we're cooking it for the second half. This is about a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. We can adjust the salt later. This is about a teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to put that in there. And this is 1.5 teaspoons of smoked paprika. We're going to go and dump that in there. And we're going to mix this up, let it cook the rest of the time to finish off our potatoes. We're going to start building out our skillet. This is 1 large onion that's just cut into slices like that. We're going to dump this in here. This is 2 red bell peppers sliced up, relatively thin. We're going to dump that in there. And then we're going to cook these for about 3 to 4 minutes until they begin to soften. And we want just a slight caramelization on our onions. So I'm going to stir these around. We're going to let these cook, and we'll be back in a second. Had our onions and peppers cooked. Now it's time to add the garlic. This is 2 cloves of garlic. We're going to put this in here, let it cook about 30 seconds until it's just good and fragrant. We're going to finish this thing off, build out the rest of the skillet. So we're going to put our sausage back in to our skillet. 2 tablespoons of butter we're going to dump in there. I got a 1/2 cup of frozen peas. We're going to put that in there. This is 1.5 teaspoons of parsley. We're going to put that in. And this is 1.5 teaspoons of thyme that I chopped up, fresh thyme. We're going to put that in. Alright, we're going to stir this skillet, let all of this kind of work through it with all the seasoning until that butter gets good and melted and coats everything. We got the butter all melted, got everything stirred around, coated. Now we're going to take this thing off the heat. And I've got a 1/2 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to take about half of this and I'm going to put into the skillet, and then I'm going to stir this in and let it melt. The rest of it I'm going to put over the top of the skillet and just let it melt naturally. Okay, we've got our skillet off the heat. We've let it sit for just a minute or so. Now we're going to take the rest of that Parmesan and we're just going to sprinkle this across the top of it and let that naturally melt from the heat coming off the casserole. This is just some of that parsley. I've got a little extra parsley from it. I'm just going to sprinkle this over the top as a garnish. So we're going to let this thing cool for about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, we've let our casserole sit, let the Parmesan melt. This is what it looks like when it come out, or when it got done. It's a pretty skillet. I mean, this looks like, oh my, we fixing to eat good right here. I'm going to plate this up, take a taste test. We'll let you know how it turned out. This is the type meal that you just serve right out of the skillet. We're going to plate this thing up. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Look at that, y'all. I mean, if that ain't pretty. Whoa. Alright, here we go. Man. This is excellent, y'all. You get that smokiness from the sausage. The potatoes are just right. The outside's got just a little crisp to it. The inside's nice and tender. All those veggies bring home some flavor. You need to be making this for your family. I mean, this is one of the meals I ask for again and again, and you might even get your neck hugged for it. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you decide to make this, leave me a comment. I'd love to know how it turned out for you. Also, if you want to see more easy comfort food, southern type meals like this, hit that subscribe button. We do a video about every week. While you're at it, hit the bell. That way you'll know, hey, they done put something else out. We'll see you down the road. Thanks again. God bless.